Hey there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing well today. Happy, healthy, wherever you're at. Thank you for joining me. Just going to get some Palo Santo lit since I have wrapped up the fire signs. Now it is time for the water signs. If I can get it lit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They are for your most high. We have Krans Wild Unknown Archetype deck and her alchemy deck that I'll pull from first to start us off. Whoa, messages for Cancer. Also, if you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below for you. Messages for Cancer. What archetype might they be in next 3 days? Oh, goodness. Okay, good. Wow. Well, that's lusty. It's lusty. It's sexual. Sexual feeling. It's a sexual feeling. For sure. It's Eros. Wow. Okay, so let's see what alchemy deck has. Okay, so somebody might be looking at you, lusting for you. You might be them. I don't know, but it's also a diamond in the mouth. That's interesting. 2 cards. Wow. Well, that's that energy building. Let's see. Yeah, confirmation. So it's either been a while because I have the winter card, or there's just been a lot of chaos that surrounds this feeling that you may have. Winter could be that something was not going forward or was not moving forward for a while, where there's a lot of stillness. You could still be dealing with chaos or chaotic times, so we'll just have to see what the other cards have to say. That's good. Ten of Pentacle, not Cups. Chaos and Eros, erotic, and the winter. So there feels like there might be a lot of sexual energy building up, is what it feels like because of this. My spirit gives me the messages, so I don't know what else to say about that. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay, this is signifying you emotionally detaching from a situation or person or something that's just like maybe it's not fun anymore, or something that puts you on a different path or has you going in a different direction than what's immediately in front of you. It's like needing to get away. I can see this as like all of a sudden you needing to get away and relieve some stress too. Like, so a retreat or the need for a vacation, something like that. Well, bottom of the deck is changing. So if you are in this chaotic, nothing has been changing for a while situation, it is changing. That is your message. It is changing on the bottom of the deck. You have the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Oh, and you have another diamond. You have 2 diamonds here. Well, the chaos has to do with this yarn card, I bet. Hassles, problems, big mess, interconnected, complicated, patience needed, future gains, work it out, made up story, working parts, many working parts, mischief or out of control, chaos. But then we have this creative force with the diamond, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, and invincible spiritual power. So this success card is about having a good team or people that are on your side. You know, it could be about exchanging or giving gifts. And maybe it's a diamond. Maybe something with a diamond has to do with this. But it does say success on the card because that's what happens. Like, it's working well. Giving and receiving. Maybe even relationships that offer more like reciprocity. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. The Ace of Wands is passion. And so no matter what, that's tied into the Eros too. I don't know. She's being very vocal. So a passionate new pathway. Okay. Knight of Disc and Judgment. Is Spirit giving you a plan or waking you up to something? Maybe something has taken a while to get to you, because this can be an offer that's coming in that has maybe taken a while. But with the Knight of Disc, this is, it's like a hard-working energy. It's patience with the process too. So, patience with the process. You will be guided. So if this is an offer that's coming in that has to do with your finances, since it is Pentacles, we definitely have it matching you up with wealth and prosperity and achievements. It is time for something. That's what Spirit is announcing to you. 888. It is time for prosperity. It is time for abundance here. Maybe time for other things, but I have the hot air balloon saying balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow to rise above. Don't resist a new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. The Tower and the Queen of Disc. Okay. That some of you all could be in a relationship that is changing. If that Queen of Disc is like your partner, and if it's somebody that is coming down, or a relationship that's coming apart. Could be like a divorce or something like that, and somebody that's tied to like being a mother of the family or the mother, but it can be other things too. So I think we're probably gonna have to get our, I don't know, well, with that too, we'll have to get the clarification here for me to find out. But because I see somebody going in a different direction or going somewhere else. And the Queen of Disc, it is a person that can really handle things on their own if they need to. The Tower is sudden disruption or change. Everything that's not stable is going to come down. And then another sign here, or a hint that somebody is leaving. It says it's time, or it might be time for something. Time for the next phase of your journey with the baggage. This might be something that has been complicated. Might have to do with unresolved issues here that we're trying to wrap up. Could be things that we didn't want to face for a while with the ostrich trap, avoidance, or we're refusing to face reality. And then here this comes the Tower. It's like the universe brings the Tower in. So this is telling you to prepare for the next phase. And I think this is probably good for you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles for Cancer. The Hierophant. That's commitment. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So big financial windfall, doing something on your own and independent. You may be in that place right now too, where you've done a lot and like you've achieved a lot on your own. This is somebody who's very self-reliant, right? But the Hierophant here is saying that there is this new opportunity, this new pathway. It's the Ace of Wands, right? But it's being guided together because of your connection with the source creator or God. It's some sort of commitment or something that's officially going to be brought together. And it may also be something that is about working with somebody that brings in this 9 of Pentacle energy or good finances, a win. Yeah, like God is matchmaker here with this Hierophant, with whatever it is. Tell me about the offer. Though slow, Knight of Disc. Justice. It's going to balance the scales out with your relationships, partnerships, and different things like that. Justice is here, so it'll be your truth. Another 8 of Cups. 2 8 of Cups means definitely going in a different direction. Time for balance, right? So within your relationships, your agreements, your contracts, and anything that's not in that balance, I feel like it's going down with the Tower. I feel like that's why the Tower is here so much. Like, I think your change is what's going to bring it about, but I think it's going to be a good thing for you, because I think you're being led here, and there's definitely a lot of major arcana energy here. Very big things happening. Tell me about Queen of Disc, the 7 of Pentacle. If you have a home business or something that you've been putting in a lot of investing your time into, or money, whatever it is, it's like patience with your investment because it will pay off. What about the 2 towers here? What about that? The Knight of Wands and the Lovers. See, so, and the High Priestess on the bottom. It's a decision of being at a crossroads where you know you may have to make a certain decision that will bring about a Tower moment for maybe some existing relationships, or contracts even in your life. But I think you are feeling kind of like passionate about this, to get something moving and to go in the direction, you know, that your heart is pulling you into, or that their passion is telling you, just like, choose this. You know, it's a different road here with the Lovers, maybe a different soulmate even. So the High Priestess is here. Your spiritual gifts have been telling you about this. Your intuition's been telling you about this. And you definitely have a lot of passion for whatever direction it is that you're going to go in or go towards, and especially if it's a person. Let's see. I have the House, which is either a new place of residence for you, or could be referring to your stability, your foundation. You have the White Cat, which is what's been meowing in the background. The White Cat. An ally, a friend. You have Crossroads again. So the Lovers, the Crossroads, that's twice. Tell me about the offer and about ascending. About the offer. Okay, it's going to be better than something that you've had before in the past. So, especially if you've had somebody that didn't talk to you in the right way, if it's like an ally, I think that this is talking about the person that's going to be brought into your life. I mean, it can be the offer. Like, if you had repeated bad experiences, that's kind of what I see the Whip as being. Is something that's always hurt you in the past over and over. This is something that's different. This is honest. This is true. It's like loyal, dependable. Just like this dog, just like this cat. They both represent having the people around you and even the right offers that are genuine and that are kind of like indicating loyalty. Somebody that would be faithful to you too. So I have to get together, or the courting card, and that might be what you're doing, or maybe going towards somebody to gather around, socialize. I have the Child energy. Is a little bit of a grown, a little bit. Child, maybe around 10 or something like that. There's a child here. It doesn't have to be an actual child, though. It can be talking about a new manifestation, but it's one that's already been, it's either already been planned a little bit by you, or it's already been developing in 5D. So this has been a long road. That's why, it's another reason why I think it might be that, because of this long road. You have 2 houses. Occupation looking good, even amongst changes, maybe a solid offer. And the Bear, which is a person that's like a benefactor, or somebody that wants to help another person. give gifts. Another indication that you may be getting gifts soon too. These are big things. These are like lavish gifts. This person really wants to help you out or assist in some way. And then I have the stars on the bottom, and that could be that literally fate is lining you up. It can actually mean fame too, or acclaim, being like having a lot of attention for something. What is the word? I guess acclaim is the word I'm looking for. I think I already said that. Acclaim. Fame and acclaim. Okay. Let's close it out with an angel number message for you. If you need a private reading, like I say, the information is in the description box below. I have 0, which also is kind of like an indication that there might be new commitment coming in here for you also. Looking good, looking good. 0, there is no beginning, no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.